The hero's archetype, Carl Jung explains. Have you ever found yourself facing a challenge that seemed too big to overcome? A moment when you felt small, uncertain, or powerless in the face of life's obstacles? What if I told you that the hero isn't someone who's born with extraordinary abilities, but someone who chooses to rise up in the face of adversity? What if that hero could be you? Carl Jung, the renowned psychologist, believed that within every person lies a powerful archetype, the hero. This isn't just the stuff of myths or comic books. The hero archetype is a force deep within us, driving us to conquer our fears, transform ourselves, and ultimately become the best version of who we're meant to be. It's the story of your journey, and it's playing out every day, whether you realize it or not. But in today's world, the hero is no longer just a figure battling mythical monsters. The challenges have evolved, and so have the heroes. From overcoming personal struggles to fighting for justice in the digital age, the hero archetype is alive in ways that resonate more than ever before. So how does this age-old archetype apply to us today? And how can we tap into this inner hero to create a life of meaning, growth, and transformation? We all know the classic hero, the courageous individual who battles evil, overcomes trials, and achieves greatness. But what if I told you that the hero is not just a character in myth and fiction? What if the hero archetype lives within all of us, shaping how we see ourselves, how we navigate our lives, and even how we face the challenges of today's world? In Carl Jung's depth psychology, archetypes are universal, symbolic images that tap into the unconscious mind. One of the most well-known is the hero. The hero is a figure who embarks on a journey of self-discovery, confronting their fears, weaknesses, and the forces of darkness. But what does this archetype mean in a modern context? In an age where the challenges are psychological, political, environmental, and existential, how does the hero archetype apply to us today? In this video, we're going to break down Jung's hero archetype and explore how it plays a profound role in shaping not just literature and cinema, but also our everyday lives. We'll examine how individuals today embody the hero's journey in their personal quest for growth, how society views the hero in the digital age, and how the hero's qualities can inspire us to transcend limitations. Carl Jung, the Swiss psychiatrist and founder of analytical psychology, developed the concept of archetypes as part of his theory of the collective unconscious. He believed that all human beings share a deep, universal unconscious mind, filled with inherited images or patterns, the archetypes. These archetypes transcend cultural and individual boundaries, resonating with humanity across time and space. The hero archetype. Among these archetypes, the hero is perhaps one of the most recognizable. The hero represents a figure who embarks on an adventurous journey, faces challenges, and ultimately achieves transformation, not just in the outer world, but in the inner world of the self. This journey is often fraught with trials that test the hero's character, pushing them towards self-realization, integration, and personal evolution. The hero's journey is a metaphor for the process of individuation, Jung's term for the integration of the conscious and unconscious aspects of the psyche, ultimately leading to the realization of the self. Today, the hero archetype isn't limited to ancient myths or modern movies like The Avengers or Star Wars. In fact, the concept of the hero has evolved to become more inclusive and nuanced. It's no longer just about mythical battles or extraordinary feats. Today, we often see heroes as ordinary people facing extraordinary challenges. Consider individuals who fight for justice, those who overcome personal demons, or activists working tirelessly for societal change. The everyday hero is a reflection of the collective psyche, embodying the struggle for meaning, identity, and personal transformation. It is in these modern heroes that we see Jung's theory of individuation come to life. The hero is not only overcoming external obstacles, but is also confronting their own internal struggles. The challenges of the modern world are often internal as much as they are external. Individuals struggle with anxiety, depression, fear, and societal pressures. These challenges are no less real than the mythical dragons that heroes once battled. Today's hero might not slay a literal dragon, but they may fight the dragon of self-doubt, insecurity, or societal expectations. In this sense, every person can view their own journey as a heroic one, facing obstacles on the path to becoming their true self. For example, consider someone overcoming trauma or a person who rises from a difficult background to achieve success. These stories echo the hero's journey. They speak to the universal desire for transformation, growth, and self-actualization. In today's digital age, the hero archetype is also playing out in new ways. Social media influencers, activists, and even YouTubers are seen as contemporary heroes. These digital figures often have a platform to influence public opinion, challenge the status quo, and even mobilize communities toward change. However, there's a duality here. While some heroes are elevating societal consciousness, others are falling into the trap of vanity, materialism, and performative activism. According to Jung, the hero's journey isn't just about vanquishing external foes. It's also about confronting the darker parts of the self, what he referred to as the shadow. In modern society, the shadow often takes the form of suppressed fears, unacknowledged desires, or unresolved trauma. In our quest to be heroes in our own lives, we must face these shadow aspects and integrate them into our conscious self. This battle with the shadow could be seen in how people deal with their imperfections, limitations, and past mistakes. The ultimate goal is not to destroy the shadow, but to integrate it, allowing the hero to emerge stronger and wiser. A modern hero, therefore, is not only someone who achieves greatness in the outer world, but also someone who faces their inner darkness with courage and perseverance. Now let's address the influence of the hero on society. In a world where it feels like traditional structures of authority are breaking down, modern heroes are often those who challenge systems, stand up for others, and fight for a better future. Figures like Martin Luther King Jr., Nelson Mandela, Rosa Parks, and more recently, activists like Black Lives Matter or climate change advocates embody the hero's journey by working through adversity and pushing forward societal transformation. Even in everyday life, each of us has the potential to embody the hero in the modern world. Whether it's in the form of standing up for what's right, battling our own mental health issues, or working toward a meaningful cause. So how can we apply Jung's hero archetype in our own lives? The first step is to recognize that we are all on a personal journey. The hero's journey isn't limited to grand quests. It can be about overcoming personal obstacles, healing from past wounds, and striving for self-improvement. Confront your shadow. Just like any hero in mythology, you'll encounter darkness on your journey. To fully embody the hero, you need to face your shadow, the part of you that you hide or deny. This could be your fears, insecurities, or unresolved trauma. Acknowledging and working through your shadow can be one of the most powerful steps in your transformation. Also, challenge your comfort zone. Jung often spoke about individuation, the process of becoming who you truly are. To become a hero in your own life, you need to step outside of your comfort zone, confront fears, and challenge the limits you've placed on yourself. This is where growth happens. Be the hero of your story. The hero's journey is about self-actualization. Take responsibility for your own narrative. Don't wait for the world to change you. Instead, initiate change from within. You are the hero in your story, and the path you take can lead to greater fulfillment and meaning in life. The hero archetype is more than just a mythological concept. It's a living, breathing part of who we are as individuals and as a society. Today's world may not require us to slay dragons, but it does ask us to face our personal battles, confront our darkness, and strive for growth and self-discovery. The hero is not just the one who overcomes adversity. The hero is the one who transcends it. So the next time you face a challenge, remember, you don't need to be a superhero to be a hero. Just like Carl Jung's archetype, we all have the potential to embrace our own journey, confront our shadows, and transform ourselves in the process. The hero archetype is within you, waiting for you to take up the mantle and embark on your own journey of self-realization. Are you ready to be the hero of your own story? Let me know in the comments section. If you're ready to explore this archetype further, engage in practices that nurture your connection with yourself and others. Or want guidance on how to integrate them into your life? Subscribe to this channel for more insightful content. Check out our other videos on Archetype playlist. There we dive even deeper on Carl Jung's wisdom. Thank you.